Well, hello, and welcome everybody. Welcome to today's coffee conversation and crypto. I am your host, Ronette Turner Corley, and this is exciting because we're going to get into a topic today, and you're going to hear from some amazing seniors. Okay, I don't even like to call them seniors because these ladies are bad to the bone. Okay, they know what they are doing, and they are young at heart. All right. So, but we're going to be sharing today and talking about, let me go ahead and share this topic so you'll be able to see that. And today you're going to listen how these seniorpreneurs are embracing crypto. Okay, it's really an interesting conversation because you know we're talking crypto, and a lot of people thinks that it's just about the millennials, right? But no, all people are embracing crypto, and I really wanted you to hear from these ladies because they're going to be able to set the record straight and just show you how they've been able to, come into this crypto space, learn, earn, and have a lot of fun. So let me go ahead. I'm going to introduce to you Millie Swan and also Mary Worthy. Hello there, ladies.
Hi,
Hello, how are you?
Fantastic. How are you both doing?
very well, thank you.
Good. So this is coffee conversation and crypto. I kind of cheated a little bit because I have, mine right here. You see, living the best life, right? Living my best life, but I have tea. So I kind of cheated a little bit, but what are you all drinking on?
I've got coffee.
I
Okay.
have coffee also.
All
Yes,
right.
I
All
do.
right. Awesome. Yeah, I had my coffee earlier and I was like, maybe I just do some tea right now. So yes, but I did have my coffee earlier though. So grateful and thank you so much for, coming on and just sharing your story because I think our listeners really want to know what's going on. You hear so much about this crypto space. Pardon me. You hear so much about it and it's still not a part of the mass media, right? It's not part of the mass media at all. Hello, Marie. There's Marie on Facebook. And so, but however, a lot of people talk about the millennials, all about the millennials learning and knowing and all that stuff. But however, just wanted to come on and talk about how you all been able to embrace crypto and really deep dive into this space and learn and doing really well. So let's get started. Mary,
Mhm.
when did you actually first get introduced to crypto?
First got introduced around December of last year.
Okay.
So right towards during the pandemic stage, so we got introduced to a platform, and quite frankly, really glad that we did.
Okay, awesome. How about you, Millie?
I got introduced. Well, I actually um, heard about it, and I didn't really hear about crypto. I just heard. I went to the supermarket one morning, and I was with my sister, and we were comparing the prices of the goods. And I said to her, "Oh, I'm just so tired of this. It's so expensive." And what about the future? Then she said to me, "Hey, have you heard your cousin, what he's doing?" I said, "Who?" And said, "Oh, Fred Swan." I
Mhm.
said, "Oh, Fred's up to something. Okay, I'm going to call him straight after this." And I sent him a text, and I said to him, "Hey, I want to be a millionaire like you." He said, "So do I." And went to the first platform, and it's still going now. Very good platform, and here we are. Getting onto different platforms, making money here and there, and you have your little ones that go sideways, but that's all part of the adventure.
Mhm.
I'd call it.
Yes, you went out there. You call it what? Say it again.
I just went out there and just did everything that Fred did. I'm going to mention Fred because he's the one that's really got me here today.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I just followed
absolutely.
him everywhere. And he'd throw things out and say, "Oh, do you want to get into this?" I'm like, "Oh, no, I don't think so." I just sort of chose which ones I could afford to do. But in the beginning, I just put out just a little bit of money, And that sort of grew. Then I went to another platform. Now that was the bank, that was the bank that funded the other platforms. And then that went sideways, but that was okay, because it already funded the other platforms and I didn't take
Right.
any.
Exactly. So using money to make money, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. So let me tell you, what was your experience, Mary, when you first got started in crypto? Um, how was were you nervous? Were you scared? What was the emotions that you were going through? Because I mean, a lot of people are scared of this space.
I'll be honest with you, Ronette. I was almost scared to touch a keyboard, even though I had experience, of course, working on a computer, but still, being introduced to your electronic wallets and trying to remember the steps that you need to take. And I'll be honest, I was a bit nervous. I was a bit nervous, but I did have a very patient leader and I listened, and I'm really speaking about Ronette because she 'cause she had patience with me. Now she did say you need to write it down, and I was very wise, and I think I was a pretty good listener. But yes, at first it was a little fearful, but now it's amazing how much I've learned, over the
Yes.
few months. So
Yes.
like I said, really glad to have taken that step.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that is amazing. And I'm excited for you that you did take that step because of what you're doing. There's going to be a lot of people that be able to decide to jump in the space just because they have an example of what you're doing. So that's awesome. How about you, Millie? What was the feeling when you first got started?
Um, I was really nervous, because I must say that I'd heard about Bitcoin, and those all those years back, everything, the emails, and you read about it. Oh, Bitcoin, this is going to be something, buy into this. And I was like, nah, I don't think so, But when I actually got started, I was like quite nervous. I was really nervous, but because I knew that there was times that my mentor wouldn't be able to sort of explain to me everything, and I'd have to do a lot of reading and just
Mm,
going through everything myself and going onto YouTube. And, like YouTube is like the university of, most of the information that you want.
right.
So I just read and read and read and just did things on my own, like, moving currency across to different platforms. And when I did the first one, I was like, oh my gosh, I did it. So from there on, and today, even my children, they were like, oh, Mom, can you do this? I said, no, you guys are young. You can do it yourself, because I learned and I just sat there and I read and read and I just put myself through it. So I'm quite happy to say that I can do some things,
Mhm,
with confidence.
mhm.
Yes.
And
You know, what's
this,
amazing, you can do a lot of excuse me, you can do a lot of things with confidence. And you're doing it. You both are doing it. Because listen to this statistics, and I think I heard of something like 90% of people don't even have a crypto wallet. Can you
Mm-hmm.
imagine that?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, so just
Yeah.
the fact that you have a wallet, you know
Mhm.
how to fund the wallet, you know how to take that, the funds from that wallet and transfer it to another, platform or swap out for other coins. And also, you know how to withdraw and turn it into your own currency and put it in your bank account.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And I'm
Mhm.
sure you both can attest to crypto is real.
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
It is real. It is
Yeah.
real. And I think that because we have so many folks our age that are they know about it, of course, about traditional banking and that kind of
Mhm,
thing.
mhm,
So when they hear the word crypto, it's like, you
mhm,
know.
mhm,
But
mhm.
yeah, it's real, and as has been said, it's not going anyplace, I don't think.
Right,
So
right.
this is time to try to learn, regardless of
Absolutely.
age.
That's it, regardless of age. I mean, because at the end of the day, age is just a number. And I tell you, people can learn it, right? Bitcoin just had a birthday on October 31st. Bitcoin is now 14 years old. It's not going anywhere, right? So, what's exciting is that you have decided to embrace it early on, where some people are waiting for it to go, mainstream. At some point, it will. I mean, if you think about the journey that we've had, as far as when it comes to the evolution of money, I remember there was a time when my mother was like, I am not gonna put that little plastic thing in that slide that in there, and they're gonna have access to my bank account. Oh no, I am not doing that. Now we can't live without our debit cards, right? I mean, think about it,
Mhm.
That's
right?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So the money has evolved.
Yes.
It really has, and what people really don't know is that crypto is just another form of digital. I mean, think about this. If you think about it, when's the last time, whether you got paid with, your retirement, or, a person's working on a job, when's the last time someone has actually really seen a physical check?
Wow. I have to be honest with you. I went to the grocery store the other day and I was going to write a check, and the cashier didn't know what to do with it.
Wow.
Because of course, like you said,
Right.
plastic is in debit cards, credit cards.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah,
things are evolving.
they are.
That's
And even if you're still writing them, when's the last time somebody sent us one? Like most retirement funds today, or people working on a job, it's direct deposit,
Yes.
right?
that's
That's
yes.
electronic.
Mhm.
Right.
So this is not any different. It's just that it's new. And I think what happens is it's not tangible, but digital isn't tangible either. I mean, all you do is see the number in your bank account, but you don't see the check and the process on how it gets there. So
That's correct.
this is, yeah, it's the same thing. So what do you think that people, let's start with you, Millie. What do you think that what people would have to do? Because, speaking with seniors today, like I said, you two are so young at heart. So, that's just an age for me. But as far as I know, in the baby boomers, in that age bracket, a lot of people are fearful of change. So,
Mhm.
what recommendations would you say as far as being able to that has helped you dive into this crypto space and learn it?
When when I first started out on this, I'm like most people, my age or even younger. Even the young ones probably have the same fear of even getting
Mhm.
into crypto.
Absolutely.
But but I don't see anything like doing something new. It's like an adventure, like you go off and you do something that you don't know about.
Yeah.
And like if someone says, "Yo, let's go mountain climbing." Oh, I've never done that before. Well, let's go try it. So it's the same concept here, try something different. Because
Mhm.
people out there a lot of money going to do different things. So why not put, just try a little bit in this space. And and I tell you what, you won't regret it because for us as seniors, well, I tell you what, when I get up in the morning, I'm on my phone, it just keeps me occupied. I just go through all the platforms and see how much money I've made today. What around. I start planning, okay, this time next year or this time end of the year, I can do this and that. You can actually plan with
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
on your phone. You're going to get this. And it's a really good feeling. And I think people our age, a lot of people are saying, oh, we don't have anything to do. And you sit there and I
Mm.
don't know, what is it? But this just keeps you going, keeps you excited because you have something new, and it just
Mhm.
keeps you going.
Mhm.
Talk
Mhm.
about wealth. I mean, you can share this with your family, pass it down. Like I always had, when I was younger, I had all my 5 children. I was like, okay, it's like a lot of people are lucky to have, not a lot, I think the 1% or whatever, they are able to leave money for their children. And we all want to do the same thing too, to get them that upper foot. But, you find ways, you look at things and say, no, I can't do this. But when crypto came, when I got involved, I said, right, this is the way that, you can get everybody in and your family. And there's nothing else. You just make everything in crypto, all that money, and it passes on. It's not writing on paper, it's all just flick of a button or you're transferring here and there and everyone's got money. And this is just an amazing thing because here it is. You can pass this on to all your generations, your grandkids, your great grandkids, and it's just going to keep going.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel the
Yes.
So
same, Millie.
get
Exactly.
into, yeah. I mean, Mary, I'm sure you know, you're doing this now, you're probably excited just like I am, getting up and checking, what we make and everything.
Really, I can wake up at night and in the middle of the night, okay? And with the phone, one thing that's always by my bed is my phone. And so I'm checking a platform and I'm saying, oh my goodness, okay, that's an increase. And that is happy. That's a happy time, all right?
Yes.
Real
Yes.
happy time.
Feeling.
I think it also helps in terms of, persons getting involved. It's having someone that perhaps has already been involved and is open to giving you some support because of the fact that it's quite new. So that's the part that I can appreciate as well. Just having like-minded people around me or that I can talk to and provide support when I'm unsure about what's going on. So it's like I said, it's been a wonderful experience. And the other thing too, the legacy piece, leaving something for your kids and grandkids, that's very important. Very important for me. So like you, Millie, I'm with you on that.
Now let's turn the corner. Let's turn the corner a little bit because, of course, we know. I mean, at the end of the day, crypto is great. I mean, we love it. Everyone here, I know personally, and I know we're all earning, especially passively. Okay, that's the word I love so much because passively means, like you said, you just wake up to profits, right? You don't have to share. You don't have to bother friends and family. If someone you want to bless, pass along they don't want the blessing. You just keep it going and you still earning, right? So we love passively. But I'm going to turn the corner a little bit because I know people, our listeners are saying, well, everything in crypto can't be great. So, Mary, what was your most challenging thing that you overcame, but in the beginning, when you first started in this space, that was challenging for you?
Okay. I would think, again, just the learning curve. I mean, it's like, it's sharp. It's, and it's upward. And so just really taking the time to, once I got on a particular platform, just getting on and getting accustomed to it. And again, as I said, when there was a difficult situation, there were some people that I could call on who had the kind of patience to give me help. The other thing too is that, of course, like any other kind of vehicle, any kind of instrument, you get a little tense when perhaps it's not doing what I thought it was going to do. Oh, shucks. The little risk that's involved. But I try to minimize, split it up, put it different places, and that's the case. Yeah.
That's a very good point. You really can mitigate risk and manage your risk in crypto. You really can. You really can. So how about you, Millie? What was a challenge in the beginning that you finally overcame? But in the beginning, it was tough.
I think for us here, it's really buying cryptocurrency. It really was, because we couldn't just go and swipe our card here because we sort of blocked off. So we have to depend on our families overseas or anybody like Ronette and Sly, like through the team to be able to buy crypto. So it's not as easy as we'd like it to be. Hopefully it will be easier in the future. But I got around that by, I'm lucky that I've got my two sons that are in the British Army. And so I was able to do, you send me this and, I'll leave this aside for you. So it's worked out well doing that. And I think I've helped a lot of people that have come under me. I've done the same. I've just tried to help them that way, just sort of get the cryptocurrency in for them because it's really hard here, We're not like a block for us. So we'd like to swipe. A lot of people said, oh, could we swipe our debit cards? I said, no, the bank's going to block that, So you have to find other ways, alternative ways to do that. And I have found that. And, we help other people doing that. And it's worked out okay, but it's not as much as we'd like to. But I think we'll get there. And the thing is, like when they come in and they start, we go out of our way to try to help them straight away to get in. And then we work, help them out that way. And then something will come along and then something big. And I'm just trying to talk to, a couple of people and say, how can you help? But then again, we saw your Ronette and Sly, that you were able to help the team members should we want cryptocurrency. But like I say, it's always getting the money out of the country. So we depend on people overseas. I have our limit that we can, do. And I think that maybe that's probably why a lot of people are really not into it, slowly picking up here. But there's
Mhm.
ways to get, there's ways to get around that. And I wouldn't say, don't do it because it's hard. I would say, go for it,
Yeah,
because,
absolutely.
and the more of us that do it, who knows what's going to happen.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So Millie's over in Fiji Island. So for our listeners who are over there, so that means it's possible. Even if you're in Fiji, you might have to go a roundabout way. But guess what? When there's a will, there's a way.
That's
When there's a will,
Like,
there is a way. So going into the future, um, how do you see cryptocurrency as far as looking into the future?
as we said, we don't think it's going anywhere. It's going to be around. And that checkbook example that you gave, I think more
Mhm.
and more exchanges of money is going to be electronic, more
Right.
and more electronic. So I think it's here to stay.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I hope it's here to stay. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Same here. How about you, Millie?
Yes, I think it's here to stay. I mean, I was reading something about MoneyGram having something about cryptocurrency. I didn't really get into it, but I think everyone's picking up on it, And I read
Hmm.
that there's a few companies, one company in Australia that I read that you can actually transfer cryptocurrency to buy goods, and I say, this is the way it's going to be, It's
Yes.
just and a cashless society. It's just it's coming, No one's going to be able to pull out a few dollars because everything's going to be just the press of a button, flicking over your currency, USDT or your Bitcoin or whatever it is, to buy whatever you want. Easy as
Absolutely. It's so
so.
true.
Exactly.
It's so true. I know I was looking at some of the benefits of cryptocurrency, and I didn't realize that there's a lot of third world countries around the world that are so poor economically that cryptocurrency serves the unbanked, because a lot of those countries, they don't have banks. They're
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
that poor. And so, but now because of cryptocurrency, it involves those people into an economy. And I just thought that was just, a really testament of really how crypto was made for the people by the people. It really
Absolutely.
was. Yeah. Yeah. And to be able to serve those who really wouldn't have access, I think is just absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yeah. It really, really, really is. So, any other words you want to share with our listeners about this crypto space and how it's been able to, like I said, we're all here currently involved. I know it's what we call a down market, and a lot of people will say, "Oh, Bitcoin's down," and and all this, but it's really the financial market is down right now, right? Because that's just the environment we're in. Crypto is no different from any other currency, other than it's digital, right? So the financial market is down, but there's still ways to earn, and we're still all earning and having upside, earning on the upside, even in this down market. And so I think what happens a lot of times, people are just not in the know.
Yes.
They're
Mhm.
not in
Yes,
the know.
that's
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. So anything else you would like to share with the listeners about crypto?
Well, I just like to say that, even though we may not be accustomed to this particular type of asset, that is worth the exposure, it's worth the opportunity. So try it. Doesn't
Mhm.
mean that one has to put forth a great deal of
Right.
money. You can start off very small, see how it goes, get accustomed to it. And if it
Mhm.
suits your fancy, then hey, let's go. But
Yes.
I'm just saying, as I said, it's just an opportunity that I'm very happy to have taken advantage of. And like Millie, I think Millie is the same kind of person. I enjoy learning. And so
Mhm. Mhm.
for
Mhm.
those who want to learn and just want to continue just being active and being exposed to new things, do it. Just do it.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds
yeah.
good.
That sounds yes.
Absolutely.
You've kind of said it all, and that is true. Everyone should just do it. And if you want help, we're here to help. You can always look us up, and we're here to help you. We're not going to tell you that we can't do it. We'll show you the way, and we'll show you what we're doing. And, if you want to follow us, you're welcome to follow us. But you won't regret it, because it's very exciting. I tell you, my days are just so excited, because I'll be doing housework or looking after grandkids, and I'm like, okay, let's just check this, see how much I got.
Really. And I think sometimes the danger for me is I start looking at it and I don't want to do anything else. So I got other things to do. I got to get focused on other stuff. But it is quite.
I know. Right? Yeah, it's really good. I think for us, it's something exciting. And, for us seniors, well, I call us seniors because that's what we are. And I think everyone should get into it, because it's going to make you happy. It's going to make you happy just to see this growing, And there it is. Come and join us.
Absolutely.
And follow us, if you will.
Absolutely. Hey,
Mary, we're not stopping. That's for sure.
No. This is actually just the beginning, and we already know that we're involved with some pretty special projects that has some really huge upside potential. So it's going to be great just over the next 100, 120, 160, 180 days, 6 months from now, to see what it looks like, because we are involved in some really good stuff. And I can really honestly say we're finally involved in some real solid projects in the crypto space, And so if you're thinking about crypto, if you want to give it a shot, if you just want to dip your toe in, these ladies have proven that not only does it work, they're excited, they're profitable, and they know what it takes to get the job done and how you can do the same. And like each of them expressed, you don't have to start with a gazillion dollars. Start small, learn the space, because it's here to stay. No one even thought, they thought Bitcoin was a fad. Here we are 14 years later, right? So it's here. It's here to stay. Millie Swan can be contacted. I'm sure inbox her for more information, as well as Mary Worthy. And both of these ladies, like I said, they are super bad and they can show you how to get it done. I'm so excited because these ladies know exactly what they're doing in this crypto space. And so I appreciate each and every one of you, both of you, for spending some time here today on Coffee Conversation and Crypto. We'll have you back again, and we'll have you back so you can come back and just, talk about even more profits.
Sure happen.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Enjoyable. Keep tracking that phone. I'm going to do that straight after this. After we get off, I'm going to go back.
Absolutely. All right, ladies. Appreciate each and every one of you. Okay.
All right.
See you soon. Okay. Bye now. Okay. So as you can see, these ladies are rocking and rolling. And as I just shared with you, it's all about being able to get into this space, learn it. And if our seniors can embrace it, and they're really sharp and they know exactly what they're doing, and everyone can embrace it, right? And so that's really what it's about. We're having a lot of fun, profiting very well. And as you can see, they're excited about it as well, just like I am. So make sure if you like more information, you can always get back to me on any of the platforms, whether it's YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook. And the ladies as well, Millie Swan out of Fiji and Mary Worthy out of the States. And we will see you soon on another Coffee Conversation and Crypto. All right, it's Ronette chiming out. See you soon.